Come back, horsey. Come on. Sorry. Hello! Hello, world! How y'all doing? Gotta make sure I'm not muted. Okay. Hello! I am Angela. Welcome. We're just starting up our second installment of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Third game in the series. Super excited. I did do a little bit offline, admittedly. Mostly because there's some stuff I wanted to do that, to me, seems like it might be... get back on the horse. There we go. Get back on that horse. Seems like it might be a little boring to watch, so I mostly just, like... I clear the map. So, the way I tend to play this game, honestly, this whole series, and in fact, even other series as well, I tend to play them, like, very compartmentalized. Oh, that's where I'm going. Ooh, a glyph. Good to know. I wonder if it'll show up on my map. So I tend to be, like, really somewhat compartmentalized about it. Meaning, I will play the game and, like, do one thing for, like, an hour straight. Or 2 hours, or 4 hours, or 6 hours. I'll like, right now, I'm like, I will clear the map, and I will do nothing else. And I feel like that probably isn't terribly interesting, so I've been trying to kind of take that offline a little bit. And actually that's what I'm doing right now, is kind of finding some, just some of the stuff scattered around, so like I just got, whoop, come on, that feather up on the map. I went and I did some synchronizing of viewpoints and that kind of thing. Just stuff that I can do offline. So that's all I did. Yeah, but we're going to get right to it. We're going to head out. We've got another memory start, so let's get going. How are y'all doing today? I am doing all right. I hit that point where, like, I'm tired, but a little bit wired, you know what I mean? It might just be that I started drinking my tea a little bit earlier than I do most days. So I'm feeling like we can make this... Hello, it's Katie. You've finally gotten around to setting up... Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for telling me it's you, because I saw it, and someone named Kenna Catfish started following me, and I was like, I don't trust you. Thank you for following, for one thing. Now that I know it's you, I am certain I can't trust you. You don't trust me either. That's fair. But I'm actually... okay. I'm actually really glad to know who it is, because, like, I was worried for a minute. Anyway, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I know you've been just, like, putting me on the background, which is totally cool. But, hello. It's funny to see you actually write. W-R-I-T-E, to be clear, not like R-I-G-H-T. Oh, we get that little bit of social interaction that's been missing. That's so nice. Anyway, okay, I'll start being nice. Lest the internet find out what a horrible person I am. Alright, so what just happened? We'll do a quick recap. I came over here, and the followers of Romulus, I believe, attacked me. So they were all dressed as wolves, because that's apparently a thing that they do. And now I think we're going into, like, a secret hideout. We do know each other. Yeah, mostly in the form of we both think the other one is an awful person. Hold on 2 seconds. No, we have a fun back and forth. It's weird because there are a couple people who comment. This is actually the first time I've seen her commenting. There are a few people who comment who, like, I know in real life, but I call everyone by their, yeah, right. I call everyone by their screen name because I don't want, like, I don't know what information you do or don't want out online, so everyone's got their username. Alright, locate the shrine to Romulus. Okay, and if I can do it within 8 minutes, then I get a special thing, so I'm going to have to actually focus. Because historically, this is the same kind of thing that, like, last game, I took 40 minutes to do one of these. It was horribly embarrassing. And it made me like, God, I'm not as good at this as I remember. But hopefully we can make this go a bit quicker. Let's see. Okay, I do think I want to go that way. Let's see, and maybe that way? Nope, that's too far away. Reset one more time. Of course, this is also the kind of thing that, like, if you get through it once, then the next time you get through it, it takes a third of the time. Okay, so I think maybe straight out. There we go. Well, with this game, there's always one thing that makes or breaks the puzzle. Oh yeah, for sure. The worst is when it's like, all right, you thought you were done, but now you have to chase down this dude and get your money back or whatever. I'm like, oh man. All right. There we go. So when I was in middle school and high school, I did dance. I was that kid. I played bari sax, and I was drum major for a bit. And in high school, there was a running joke with marching band. Oh, you were in orchestra? Nice. Yeah, that's right. You played. I want to say violin, which is a tough one to learn. Bari sax is kind of like everyone plays the recorder, right? Violin, yeah, sweet. Everyone plays the recorder, and then like sax is like in some ways harder and in some ways a little bit easier, which is kind of funny. But yeah, there was a running joke in marching band. They would say reset one more time, and basically what that meant was, all right, we're going to reset and do the entire field show again. And it's not going to be one more time. It's going to be like 12 more times. So that's why I say that here. All right. So the worst thing in things like this is every once in a while they'll do something where they're like, you know what? You could complete it in 8 minutes, but we're going to put like 5 different treasure chests in special places on the way. So if you want to collect those, you're not going to be able to finish. And that always hurts me. I'm really distractible. Video game water is terrifying. Oh, really? That's so funny. So, like, I think the ocean is terrifying. I also, as anyone who's been watching knows, love the ocean. But my God, is it scary. Okay. Alright. I'm lost. And I hear the little, like, tingling sounds of treasure hidden somewhere away. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I see a thing. Maybe up here, and then maybe we don't do that. So is it just like you never know what's lurking in video game water? Because to me, that's like the scariest thing about open ocean water. I saw a thing online where someone was saying, like, why is NASA spending all this money trying to explore, Okay, I don't think this is helping at all. What am I doing? Yeah, okay, not helpful. I saw a thing online, someone was saying, like, why is NASA spending all this money exploring other worlds, and we don't even know everything, like, all about what's on the ocean floor. It's always pitch black, and you never know what predator is about to come up from the Yep. And someone pretending to be NASA was just like, no, there's scary things down there. We ain't going down there. And that's kind of how I feel about ocean water. Oh, hello. Flag. Haha. Yeah, something tells me we're not going to get this done in 8 minutes. Okay. So I can get up here, jump back there. There we go. Yeah, the ocean, as much as I love it, is absolutely terrifying. We used to go to the ocean all the time when I was a kid. Like multiple times a week in the summer. And I would spend most of my time in the water. To the point where I distinctly remember one day, like, my mom was watching, and this seal came up, just said hi. It's like 10 feet away from me. And it kept getting closer throughout the day. But, I don't know. I didn't mind. That's when you're young and dumb, you don't know any better. I mean, fair. It's also like, if you can see the ocean floor, like, you're doing all right, I feel like. It's when I can't see the ocean floor that, like, okay, things are terrifying. I don't know what's there. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I think over here. Oh, interesting. There are two ways around here. What? Hey, friend. Oh, see, that's what they did. They hooked me. I saw a treasure chest. Alright, this is going to be one of those things that I have to go back and do later so that I can hit that time. Clever jerks. So many years ago, I got my, who's what's it? You know what I'm talking about. Scuba certification. That's what it was. And we did a few dives. I got certified. Half of my certification was done in Mexico, and half of it was done in Hawaii, which are like the easiest places to scuba dive because the water's warm. The visibility is pretty good. Like, if you really want to test your scuba diving skills, you go to somewhere. Apparently Monterey Bay. It was, oh my god. It's, okay, so beautiful in both places. It was absolutely amazing. Even just getting my certification, the first time I took a breath underwater was, like, unreal. Like, for one thing, you sound like Darth Vader. But secondly, you're like, oh my god, I am breathing underwater. This is crazy. And in Hawaii, they have manta rays. Yes, please. Yeah, is that yes, please to sounding like Darth Vader, or just yes, please to like breathing underwater? Both were pretty cool. So in Hawaii, we did a manta ray dive. And these things are massive. The biggest one, they actually name them because it's hard to keep track. They like to, on their dives, they like to keep track of how many are around, but they like are all moving, so they can't just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they figure out like individual features about them and they name them. One of them was named Big Bertha. 16, both specifically Vader. Sweet. Oh, jerks. They put another flag up there. I'm totally not finishing in under 8 minutes. Oh, clever. So Big Bertha was 16 feet wide from wingtip to wingtip. You love manta rays? Me too. Obviously. Oh, my timer's about to go out. That's too bad. Yep. Alright, I'll do that later. Where was I? 16 feet wingtip to wingtip. She weighs, I think they estimate 2 tons. Which is just crazy. And because it's a manta ray underwater, she looks like weightless. It was just absolutely insane. But the weirdest thing was when we did the dive in Mexico, we went down... it was like real super clear, and we're dropping down slowly. And I looked down at the floor of the ocean, and it had all these little black spots. They look like the size of, like, quarters. But, of course, the floor of the ocean is, like, 70 feet away. Ooh, that's unfortunate. And as we dove deeper and deeper, and we're keeping our eye on the floor, I realized all of the spots were moving. And I'm like, what is going on? And then we realized, nope. So that's what I thought at first. Like, no. Nope. As we got closer, I realized it's just literally like hundreds, if not thousands, of bat rays just on the floor, swimming around, doing their thing, and like we didn't get close. Oh, hold on 2 seconds. Sorry, my wife and I had to coordinate our outfits. Yeah, so all of these rays just swimming around, and it turned out to be super cool, and like we kept our distance, they keep theirs. All fun and games, but oh. Deep blue ocean is where like stuff gets really, really scary.
Now I can get back up here.
Perfect. Salt water. I mean, I hear you. Don't like. It terrifies me absolutely. Oh, you love the beach, not the ocean. That's a good way to think of it. I like that. Oh shoot. Okay, so now that I don't need to beat 7 minutes. Or 8 minutes, or whatever it is, I need to figure out, because I see all of these treasure chests, and I want that money. Yeah, I love the beach. I like sailing on the ocean. Swimming in the ocean is terrifying, absolutely. There's no question about that. Oh, okay, we reached this checkpoint. Do I get to go back and get... Oh... I want my money. Oh, and there's another flag in here? Good heavens. They give me every reason not to finish in time. Alright, hold on real quick, because I don't want to have to stop next time I try and do this. Who swims in the ocean? So my wife and I were actually recently watching a cool documentary on Netflix. Hold on just a second. Maybe if I do that. Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry, love. Okay, looks like I can't get back up over there, so maybe we'll get back to that later. So we're just watching a crazy documentary about people... Oh, Katie says hi. Yeah. She's the... Alright, hold on. Where am I going? Oh, here she comes. Here we go.
Where are you? There's your camera. Hey.
There we are.
I am cooking and working.
Thank you, love.
So much fun.
And I am lost. I'm trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. She says, hello. Nice. Alright, hold on. I gotta stop the talking real quick, because, like, I'm totally lost. Where am I supposed to go? How... Okay, so that's not gonna help. Okay. That, on the other hand, is creepy. Hello, friend. Darn it. We stream on Saturdays, so tomorrow we will be 4 to 6. Lego Harry Potter, actually super fun. No Saturdays? Oh, I'm sorry. Although, stay tuned because oh, gotcha. Sorry, no worries. Stay tuned because she is kind of liking streaming, so there is a chance that we will be streaming another day every week that will be the two of us continuing our Lego Harry Potter adventures. And then once we're done with Lego Harry Potter, I know what? I know. Yeah, I'm freaking thrilled. I cannot tell you how excited I was when, especially, she told me she wanted to stream more, and I was like, what? Streaming is fantastic to do as a couple. What does she say? It's couples who stream together, couples who play together, stay together? Game together. Yeah, no, super fun. So there might be another day every week. So we're going to try and find out how to fit that into the schedule. But I'm super excited about. Absolutely true. Absolutely. Okay, where... I don't want to mess anything up because I feel like I've gotten this far already. Yes! Nice. Ooh. Classic. Anyway, I was talking about something before we got to all this, and I don't remember what it was.
Perfect. Route up if I fall.
It might have been, did it have to do with the ocean? Was it... We talked mana rays, we talked through that. I don't remember what it was. It's all gone. That's fine. I was letting my brain run. So we also have... How's that ADHD working out for you? I mean, you know what? I'm actually not mad about it for streaming. I think it, like, you can come enjoy this world where I find everything really interesting and just keep going. But it does make it really hard to, like, concentrate on multiple things and not forget what I'm talking about. I do have my tea. I think you're fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's funny, the things that, like, ADD affects in regular life versus, like, what it affects online, or, like, as it turns out, people with ADD tend to do really well in emergency situations because we get hyper-focused. So an unreasonable number of people who work in emergency services actually have ADD and just found out that they could relax on scene because they were focused for, like, the first time in their lives. Yeah, it's actually, I forget exactly what the figure is. But it is a fair number of people in emergency services. Alright, cool, hold on. What's this? Oh, almost fell. That's the way I got up, I think, right? Yeah, alright, we're gonna continue. We're just about done with this thing. So, we have our question of the day. And thank goodness I wrote it down, because I can't remember these things. Yes, okay. So, what is your favorite performance-type thing you have ever seen? To be clear, performance could be any number of things. It could be a play, it could be a musical, it could be a concert, it could be like a sports game. My wife and I don't go to those much, so I'm like, sportses. It could be sportses. It could be something you saw in, like, a street performance. What is your favorite performance thing that you have seen? Mine, I have a couple that came to mind instantly. One of them was, and I'm trying to think of things because as someone who works in theater, like, I've been involved in a lot of performing things. Ooh, let's read this real quick. Ooh, new change of armor. Awesome. Oh. Shall be said to come from, and they shall zoom to see image data. Ooh, look at that. New armor. Nice. Brutus. The first time you saw Rent live? That's awesome. I saw it on tour, I think. But it was still fantastic. I did see it, Anthony Rapp and Adam Pascal, excuse me, were in that tour for sure. I don't think... Okay, Adina was not in that tour. But, okay, so just Adam and Anthony Rapp. From the original cast. But that was super fun. My answer was going to be... Oh. You think getting to watch the Cubs win the 2016 World Series? Nice! I'll bet. Yeah, like I said, like... I have started... Oh, hold on, scene.
This band of false pagans has been terrorizing the city for months and driving the people into the arms of the church.
Quite convenient.
Exactly. I believe the Borgia are supporting them, but proof remains scarce. That is why the letter is so important.
Here it is. I hope you can break a cipher.
Cazzo! Another encryption. This one was supposed to be legible. They are transmitting them using a code sheet. Without it, we have nothing.
I don't know, dude.
Sometimes
Leonardo seemed to
logic
be doing a good
is
job
not
with
the
this
only
last
way
game.
To win a war. Andiamo. You said we had allies in the city. Bring me to them.
Follow me.
Yeah, so, my recollection is that was like a huge comeback, wasn't it? The Cubs winning the World Series? I remember people... Oh, accidentally pickpocket that dude. I remember people were talking about it even where I live, which is not anywhere near where the Cubs are. My answer, I think, was going to be... I came up with 3 because I'm awful at covering them. They hadn't won in 105 years, that's right. Well, good for them. Get it.
We recently began traveling through the tunnels to avoid the guards, but many of the entrances in the city are broken. By using them, we can get to our destination rapidly without encountering resistance.
That's right. Fast travel's a much bigger thing in this game than it was in the last. Right. Pantheon. There we go. So there was a musical that existed. I'm so sad to me that it doesn't exist anymore. It's called Amelie. It's based on the film, but as I understand it, is only kind of like the film. Was very different in a lot of ways.
Ah, Ser Ezio. A pleasure. Fabio Orsini, at your service. I've heard a great deal about you from my cousin, Bartolomeo d'Alviano.
Bartolomeo.
A fine warrior.
Fabio has lent us an unused storeroom on Isola Tiberina.
I know you were used to better accommodations in Toscana.
It is perfect.
Bene. Then I am off to begin preparations for Romagna. Today, Cesare commands my men, but soon, I hope we will be free.
That is quite
Now
a few
I
ruffles on that
propose
dude's
we
neck.
begin planning our assault on the Borgia.
Oh, you think we are ready for such an attack?
See,
Do you know, for instance, where the Borgia troops took Caterina Sforza?
what?
Are you also unaware that the Borgia have captured the Apple of Eden?
How could we have lost the apple?
So, you do not know what goes on with our enemies. Do we at least have an underground here to work with?
Hardly. With Cesare's French allies, we have girls working for us in a brothel frequented by cardinals and other important Romans. But the madam there is lazy and would rather attend parties than further our cause.
What about the city's thieves? Do they have a guild?
See, but they refuse to talk to us. I don't know why. What are you going to do?
make some friends.
Oh, goodness. Sorry, I just read your description. That sounds crazy. Good heavens. Oh, I see. Okay, the acting was incredible. Thank you. It took me a minute to understand. I think that's what's going on. Goodness. Yeah. So working in theater, naturally, most of the performance things that I think of are theater related. Amelie is the first thing. God, we're already in sequence 3. Amelie is the first thing that comes to mind, which went to Broadway, but they changed it a bunch, and it failed, and it makes me super sad because I saw it in its original form in Berkeley, and I recognized such a kindred spirit in Amelie. We share a Myers-Briggs type, which is exciting, although I know that the Myers-Briggs test is not exactly the most scientifically accurate thing. So, but anyway. Oh, what am I Myers-Briggs type-wise? So, I took the... Okay. I've taken the test a few times. The first time I ever took it, I was ENFP. So, what is that? Extroverted, intuitive... So Myers-Briggs is actually, seeing as I happen to know someone here who is who can speak to what it really is. Yeah, it's a personality test, and it the idea is it gives you a type at the end. God, I'm running the wrong way. That maybe you can like learn a little bit about what you're like and what how you process things, kind of. And how you interact with others. So, normally... Whoops. I wanted to tackle that dude and get some money. Normally, it's a pretty reasonably long test, but it's one of those tests where, like, there are no right answers. But it frequently gives people a better understanding of who they are. And they also... as I understand it, have found that, like, alright, so people with this type of personality tend to do well in this type of environment, work environment. Although I don't know, just because, like, your personality type is not common in a work environment doesn't mean you shouldn't work there, but maybe it can give you ideas if you're, like, a little lost on what you'd be good at. And the type that you get is, although I hear they added a 5th marker, kind of, because it used to be you would get 4 letters. They find that I'm almost dead. They find, like, okay, are you more introverted or are you more extroverted? Are you more intuitive or the other one that I don't remember? Because I was so far in the intuitive one. Are you more thinking or feeling? So that's T or F, and INTP. The last one is judging or perceiving. There we go. Thank you, love. So, like, my type that I used to get was ENFP. I have since been testing more I, so more introverted than extroverted. But I tend to do things in a more intuitive way, so I'm not, like, looking for... How do I even describe it? I'm not, like, good at... Answers just feel right when I find them, instead of, like, deducing that they are right, if that makes sense. Oh, goodness. But frequently, the test will they'll tell you like, oh, these celebrities or these people are like share that same type, and you look at them and you're like, oh, I do kind of, that person does remind me in some way of me. And Amelie for me was one that very clearly like had the same type of personality.
Welcome to the Rosa in Fiore, stranger.
Salve.
Ooh, goodness.
You'd be kind enough to call the owner for me.
Madonna Solari is not in.
Do you know where she is?
Aiuto, aiuto! Madonna Solari! Oh, Lucia! We thought you were gone for good.
Oh, Lucia's okay.
Men took us on a ship, and they released me, but she...
Who took you on a ship?
Slave traders, messere.
Ooh,
In
she
Sola
may-
Tiberina.
Yeah,
I want coin
well-
in exchange for her life.
I will get her back.
This is the brothel, I believe. The courtesans in this game are some of my favorites. Oh, false organization, don't swim. Fantastic. Deliver the money necessary to save the mistress of the Rosa in Fiore from the slave traders holding her captive. The courtesans in this game are very helpful in keeping me safe. Yeah, so if you want to learn more about the Myers-Briggs test, you can go online, because they're not like official tests, but I'm pretty sure like there are thousands of tests that are like, they'll tell you which, Disney character you are most like based on your personality test, and those ones are just for fun, and sometimes you learn a little bit about yourself, and that's never a bad thing, I think. So yeah, that was one of my answers. The other answer I had, let's see if I should go right or left here, hold on. The other answer I had was seeing Come From Away, which was a musical. Is a musical. And it's about a tiny town in Canada that, as a result of September 11th, their population went from 9,000 to 17,000 in about a day. And they took all of these people in from all over the world and gave them, like, a place to stay and food. And, their town practically doubled in size, and they just were, like, the most amazingly giving, wonderful people in this horrifying time. Because all of these planes got grounded and diverted, and they all got sent... Canadians are the best. One of my sisters just moved to Canada, and yeah, it's so. I believe there's a Wikipedia page. I think it's called Operation Yellow Ribbon, and it talks about how the planes got diverted, and this tiny town called Gander in Newfoundland, they had what at the time was one of the world's at the time that it was built, it was the world's largest airport. Largest one in the world, because it was a fueling point between Europe and the rest of America, North America. So everyone stopped there. The Queen stopped there, celebrities, everyone stopped, and then they made jet planes, and they didn't need to stop for fuel. So it was just abandoned.
I have your money. Let her go.
No! Take it up with Cesare!
Oh, friend. You know how I feel about my courtesans and my horses. Alright, this is not going to end well for anyone here. Whoop. Oh, I totally forgot to stop by the doctor and get healed before I left. There we go. Come on, friend. This dude just chilling up here waiting. Come on.
Getting away. Got you now.
There we go. Nice. Return to the Rosa in Fiore. There we go. God, I need a doctor bad right now. Anyway, yeah, it's an absolutely amazing story. The musical is wonderful and interesting and beautiful, and the music is fantastic. And like, we were watching, and everything's going fine for like the first song, and then I think it's at the beginning of the second, the tears just start pouring. and it's a wonderful release. It's gorgeous. So if you ever get a chance to see Come From Away, I highly recommend it. And then, oh, I had a third answer for this, which was kind of the opposite of... Oh, well, at least I'm safe. So the third thing that I saw that I thought was super fun performance-wise, that I was not immediately a part of, is I used to work as a technician for a theme park, a theater technician, to be clear, for an amusement park, and I was in charge of making one of the characters. It was an ice skating show, but done like on a proscenium stage. And my job was to make one of the characters fly, which was super fun. I had a great time with that. But watching the ice skaters do their thing was absolutely amazing. Because that's a world that, as long as I've been working in theater, I was never exposed to that. And then here I was, and like watching, I saw a dude like 5 days a week, I think, several times a day. I would watch him do a backflip on ice skates. I saw there was another couple, they always worked together, and the guy would pick the girl up and swing her around upside down over the ice so that her head was like that far from the floor. And it was just amazing. And one of those things that like I can't do that. I'm never going to be able to do that. It was really impressive. So I think that might be my third answer. They are athletes of the highest order. Hold on 2 seconds.
Ezio, Sir Machiavelli said that you might be here.
What are you doing in Roma? Has Firenze been attacked?
No, or rather, I do not know. We did not go to Firenze.
Why?
Ezio, we want to help.
I was trying to help you by sending you to Firenze.
Where is Madonna Solari?
She's dead.
Merda.
Oh.
What now?
That's
We
right.
have to close.
You cannot close. I need your help.
Messere, without someone who can run things, we're finished. I'll do it.
You do not belong here, Claudia.
I know how to run a business.
Gotta go feed the dog. No worries. You do what you need to.
I ran Comerios for years.
This is different.
Send him our love.
alternative do you have, Ezio?
You do this, Claudia, and you are on your own.
I've been on my own for 20 years.
Oh.
Fine.
Ooh.
I intend to repair the
Hashtag shots
brothel.
fired.
This place is a real mess, and I want your courtesans to find Caterina Sforza.
You can count on us.
Nice. So whenever I think about the courtesans in this series, this is what I remember. Let's take this money real quick. Yeah, no, they are absolutely unbelievably athletic. The scary thing to me was, like, for one thing, ice is not forgiving. The nice thing is you slide on it, so you don't get, like, if you fall, you don't get, like, the burns you get from falling on another material. But they used to practice out in, on the road, the service road behind our theater. And so, like, this dude would pick the other ice skater up and put her on top of his head and spin around just for practice. And it was terrifying, but so amazing to watch. Sweet. Yes. Renovating it will give me more courtesans to keep me safe. I love it. Let's do that.
A good bit of business.
Sweet.
Welcome to the
I like this
Rosa and
music.
Fiore. As you can see, the most popular brothel in Roma.
My money went well invested.
Here, I keep a list of the skills taught to my girls.
You're not teaching them much.
Think you could do better?
Nessun problema.
Ezio, the Borgia make it difficult for Claudia's girls. There are several things you could do that would aid them.
I will keep that in mind. Anything else?
No. Ezio,
Did you find Caterina?
we are working on it.
Bene. Come to see me at Isola Tiberina with her location.
Nice. And now Ezio's younger sister runs a brothel. Sweet. I did not find not swimming to be terribly hard during that mission, but I guess I didn't get, like, knocked off the ship or anything. Alright, and that's right. I was like, where do I go to get my money? I have to go to the bank. You'd be interested in seeing a live ice skating show? It'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, it was just amazing, and not like anything I ever worked on before, which I think was the best part of it. Christina mission. Alright, maybe we'll head over there and see. Oh, and that mission is right next to a doctor, which I so desperately need. So yeah, I think that's where we're headed next. Copernico. Sweet. Alright. The other super nice thing about working on that show in particular was that there were a number of shows happening in that park during the summer, but it was during the middle of summer and it was hot. And so like most people are out working like on the blacktop, working at the rides, working at the games, whatever, or working at one of the other theaters, and a lot of the other theaters weren't like air conditioned, but our theater had an ice skating rink in it, so it was always chilly, and it was like the nicest thing. So like we were all like nice and comfy sitting in our air-conditioned theater. Other people had to work like a few hours, then take their 15-minute break, and then work a few more hours. And because we only had to work when there were shows. Oh yeah, it was great. Hold on, let's find out what's happening here, and then I'll talk more about how awesome that was. Coming. Oh. Did not see this coming. Christina.
What about that one?
Oh, she is beautiful.
Okay, then go talk to her.
Just like that? Talk about what?
Make it up, dude.
It doesn't matter. See, little brother.
Find out what
most
she's
men
interested
are so
in.
afraid of beautiful girls that anyone who actually talks to them has an advantage. Just make it up as you go.
What?
What?
Why are you just standing there?
Oh, because I wanted to ask you something. Which is... What's your name?
So evidently,
Not one you'll ever need to make use of.
Ezio was not always
I was planning on being really
quite as
charming.
popular as he is
Fun.
now.
I just have a second chance. Oh well.
Ezio, all is not lost. You made her smile. She will remember you now.
No, I can still fix these. I'll follow her ways. See where she lives.
Follow Christina to seek the renewal of her redemption. Alright, following people is not... Ooh, I don't know if she's back yet. I do happen to know, but I'll let her talk about it. Something tells me I don't want to get too close to her while I'm following her. Oh, accidentally stealing. Shoot. You have chickens? That's awesome. I've been thinking about having chickens, but we live in a one-bedroom apartment in a city, so I don't think that will work terribly well. Back when I lived on the mountain, I would have been happy to have chickens, though. Anyway, so yeah, probably won't work. not in our current conditions. Although we did just watch it anyway. We watched a crazy show about how we should be doing more to take care of our food. It was interesting. Do you have chickens as pets, or chickens as, like, making eggs so that you can have eggs? Or both? Oh god, I'm about to lose track of her. So we had this great, so the theater was nice and air conditioned, and we only had to work when we were doing shows or prepping for shows. For eggs and meat? Sweet. That's a way to do it. I'm on board. I always kind of wanted that. But yeah, once again, not in the one-bedroom apartment. But we didn't have to work all day, and our stage manager would make us burgers between shows, which was a pretty sweet gig.
I told you.
Oh,
I'm
this
not
dude.
Interested.
See,
No.
but I am.
Get in line.
I think not, amore mio. I've decided I'm tired of waiting for you to open your legs on your own.
Whoa.
Cane rognoso! What do you want here? This has nothing to do with you.
Nice to see you too, Vieri. I think you're disturbing this young lady's day.
Ezio should have just killed Vieri here.
Che vergogna!
Is that the best you can do?
There we go. Thank goodness. I did not like him at all.
Your whole family will.
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Are you all right?
I am now. You asked for my name earlier. It's Cristina.
Piacere, Cristina.
Piacere.
I'm Ezio.
Well, Ezio. Looks like you got yourself a second chance.
Here we go. Nice. Plus we saved her from Vieri, thank goodness. So to answer your earlier question, I happen to know. Oh, there we go. It just popped up, just in time. Boxer. He a good pup. He's a million. Oh. But he a good pup. He plays with our small one as well. Alright, let's see. Where are we headed next? Oh, he's addicted to sweet potato treats now? That's not a bad thing. Alright, we're gonna go head toward Copernico. Alright, we're gonna do Borgia Tower, Copernico, and then we will head out for a few more missions, because we got some pretty far out there. Sweet. So 420 Honeybee, do you have any other pets besides chickens? Or are they what you got? I'm a big fan of all living things except snakes kind of freak me out. No? Okay. No worries. Yeah, I'm on board with most pets, but you both used to have snakes. Yeah, so I'm in theory on board with snakes, but I grew up on a mountain and there were rattlesnakes all over, and when I was a kid, one of them bit our dog. So I don't have a great relationship with snakes in that way. Yeah, our dog actually put himself between... my friend and I were having smoothies on the back porch, back patio, and our dog put himself between the snake and us. Oh. I think he warned the dude I'm trying to kill. And our pup got bit, and... Sir sad, yeah. Thankfully he didn't die, but it didn't do good things for him. He got really sick and gained a lot of weight after that, and was just not the same pup that he was before. Alright. There we go. Nice, that worked out better than I was hoping. Or than I expected, at least. Right now I keep forgetting how little health I have, so I'm like recklessly getting into fights. and sometimes I'm like, oh god, I forgot I bit off a little more than I can chew. Yeah. What kind of snakes did y'all have? Like, what kind of snakes make pets? Because, yeah, like I said, my experience is rattlesnakes, and rattlesnakes alone, pretty much. There also used to be gardener snakes. You had a corn snake, alright. I'm not really terribly familiar with corn snakes. Alright, so how do I get up where I want to go? They're the Canadians of snakes. Nice. Full snakes. Very well-liked snakes. I like it. They're pretty docile. Nice. I like it. So when my dad had a weird upbringing, I feel like I can say that about everyone. I don't remember what fish a rainbow boa. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. That sounds cool. You know what? There is one type of snake that I really liked, and it was a king snake. And it was because I learned when I was a kid that king snakes kill rattlesnakes. And as someone who did not have a good relationship with rattlesnakes, I was pretty on board with that plan. So king snakes I am a big fan of. To the point where I remember we were driving home once. We're up the mountain. And there was this massive king snake. It was, I would estimate, like 14 feet long. It was huge because... Okay, where is this doctor that I'm supposed to be able to see here? What is happening? It was long enough that it stretched across the entire road and had several feet on either side of it. Yeah, it was absolutely massive. That would be my guess. I can't say for sure, but it was long enough that it was across the entire road, and had a few feet on either side. And I remember specifically because, like, if it were a rattlesnake, my mom would have just run right over it, and we instead stopped and we sat there for like a half hour because it was like a cool day, so it wasn't moving very quickly, and we just waited for it to pass, because she was like, well, that dude especially is gonna take care of business. What? Okay. So I can sell... Sorry, I'm not used to how this menu works, so it's taken me a minute to figure it out. I wish there were a way to just say, I want to sell everything. There we go. There we go. That worked out all right. Oh, wait. There it is. There we go. Now I can actually stay alive. Stay alive. Reference. Okay, what did I say we're doing? I said we're gonna go talk to Cabochaeus. I like that, the Canadian of snakes. Goodness. So, when I grow up, I kind of always wanted to be a veterinarian. I thought that would be super cool. And it combines, because I used to work on an ambulance, and I like that medicine, and emergency medicine is really cool. And I always thought it'd be super fun to be a vet. I thought that would be really cool. And the only issue is, like, I would have to spend a lot of time, like, working with snakes, trying to, like, get over that feeling. I think it's so interesting how veterinarians, like, have to learn, because, like, when you're working on people all work pretty much the same. But, like, how do you know what to do when it's a snake versus a rabbit versus, you know, a cat? Like, those are all so different animals. Alright, let's talk to Cabochaeus.
Who is this man?
He comes from Prussia. I hear he studies at the Vaticano, but his words are unlike any that issue from that place.
Some may tell you to be content with Ptolemy's explanation of the heavens. His mathematical contortions of the spheres dancing around the Earth. But why are such complicated numbers required? Perhaps to disguise a myriad of contradictions. You must question bad logic. It is why we live, to ask questions.
Uh-oh.
Kill him quickly. The Master wants all the scholars silenced by nightfall.
Oh, goodness.
The Borgia are involved, and so am I.
Yep. Take no damage during the ambush. Oh, God. That one's gonna be tough. Alright. Oh God, of all the times. So, my connection to my TV is awful. I don't know what is going on with it, but for a while now, like, there's something weird happening with the HDMI port. I think it is a little bit loose in the TV itself. Oh, I lose. Okay. This dude snuck up on me. But every once in a while, the screen just turns black. And of course, guess what it decided to do just now? Ow. Okay. Now I know I need to look out for that dude. Yep. Alright, so I will have to go back and redo this, probably after you're gone, because I think it's going to be taking more than one try. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Those dudes with the giant headdresses always remind me of Marvin the Martian. Which probably, like, I don't know, dates me or something. Gotcha! Oh, I didn't realize I have to defend for a certain amount of time, and then if I had known that, I might have just spent more time defending myself instead of going on the offensive. Nice.
Who are you that defends without cause?
One who believes in freedom. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Ezio. They call me Niccolò Copernico. I have heard your name spoken at the Borgia court.
I'll bet you have.
Now I have proof that you truly exist.
Il Vaticano welcomes you. Yet, you are under attack by its guards.
You think me one of them? Truthfully, you would be right. Yesterday, I was a Templar.
Ooh.
And today?
The Templars wanted me to keep the findings of my experiments hidden. And that I cannot do.
Good on you, mate.
Hunt for you and your friends.
My fellow scholars? The logic of such a purge escapes me. Find Copernico! But we will discuss reasoning later.
Yeah.
Follow me.
We got more pressing things to deal with. Help him escape from the guards in town. Reach safety in under 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That I might actually be able to do. Now the question is, can Copernicus run? Can he, like, free run? Because that will make this much easier. We'll find out. Give a little test here. Nah, it looks like he can't. Ah, darn it. Oh. Get back here, dude. There we go. That's the thing about this game in particular, is once you can get rid of one dude, getting rid of the rest is a lot easier. Alright, come on. Run, run, run. Let's avoid running by guards, because I don't think they like either one of us very much. Oh, excuse me. So I don't know. Oh, I see guards like chasing us down. Yep, there they are. Let's see, maybe I can. No. Darn it. See, here's the thing. Now they want me to, like, hurt the horse. I don't want to hurt the horse. Okay, maybe I can just grab him. Oh, nope. Darn it. See, I feel awful about that. I have this policy about hurting the horses in this game. We know this. And normally it means I have to kill the character that does it, but that's going to make this game a lot harder. There we are. Nice.
You will be safe here.
What of the other scholars?
How do I know I can trust you?
How do you know anything? Knowledge gathering is a dangerous enterprise. Easier to stay in place, learning nothing, than to risk in order to truly know.
All right. Enlighten me.
Take these letters to the scholars. They must be informed of the threat to their safety.
But before I go, I want to pick up that treasure chest over on the floor. There we are. Nice. And we actually completed it on time. It's because I didn't have like 8 treasure chests between me and the end of that mission. Alright, cool. Now we get to go check out some actual story missions. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, we're going to hit up a story mission, because it's been a while since we've done that. Unfortunately, to do that, we're going to have to, I think, do another viewpoint, but we'll make it last. Thank y'all for coming by the way. Always a good time. We've got 50 minutes left on this particular stream. And be sure to come back tomorrow when we will be streaming. Same time, but it will be Lego Harry Potter with me and Megasaurus Rocks. It's like one of my favorite streaming days. Quite possibly my favorite. Sorry, lady, I need your horse. There we go. So, this is the second game in the series, or, well, not the series, the second game that we are doing streaming, because I wasn't able to do the first one. And they changed a little bit. For one thing, it runs much smoother and looks much prettier. But also, some of the controls are slightly different. So, like in the first game, you hold down your right trigger to get the horse to run, and you keep tapping X to make the horse, like, gallop faster. In this one, it makes you jump off the horse like that. And so, I keep on forgetting that, and it does not go well for me. Oh, let's do... There we go. So I keep accidentally just, like... I mean to make the horse run, and instead I'm, like, jumping off. It's less than ideal. Alright. Oh, what? Oh. They won't let me in to clear this viewpoint. I wish I'd known that when I walked over here trying to clear the viewpoint. There we go. Sorry, dude, I need your horse now. Oh, see, there I did it. Just ended up jumping right off the horse. And I'm surrounded by guards. This is less than ideal. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Get me out of here, please. Okay, that was close. Oh, don't hurt my horse. There we go. Okay, they knocked me off, but that's okay. As long as they don't hurt the horse, I'm going to be okay with it. Thank goodness. Alright, where am I even trying to go? What is happening? Where am I? Who am I? Oh. Right over here.
Hey, hey!
There we go. That's a more proper use of jumping off the horse. Alright, but I've still got guards after me. So, big news came up 2 days ago. Not really, like, important in the grand scheme of things, but something I'm terribly excited about. So the funny thing is, I have been avoiding the internet in a lot of ways for several months now. Because my anxiety has been extra bad. There we go. And so thankfully, my wife has agreed to be my filter, and she gives me news that is, like, helpful and works for me. But what it means is I miss out on other information. So, there we go. That was close. Well done, Ezio. So, the big news that came up a couple days ago that I just realized this morning is that Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft, is releasing a new Assassin's Creed game, and we will talk about that as soon as we're done with this cutscene.
Ezio Auditore! Come in, come in! I'll kill you if you don't.
Bartolomeo.
This dude.
Wait here.
And his
You have
Bianca.
to meet my wife. Fantasilea! Fantasilea! Where is she?
Did you check behind the table?
Ah, here she is.
Lieta di conoscervi.
Charmed. Truly.
Now, we talk about war.
How was the fight against the French?
Bene. My men are holding their own.
Machiavelli seemed to think things were more difficult.
You know Machiavelli.
Abbiamo bisogno del vostro aiuto!
Scusatemi. Throw me Bianca.
There we go. Oh,
Ezio,
Bianca.
Let me get straight to the point. The fight is not going well. We've been attacked on both sides. Borgia on one, French on the other. But know this. The Borgia position is weak. If you can defeat them, we can concentrate our forces on the French front.
I think I know a way to help. Thank you for disclosing this to me, Madonna Dalviano.
It is the least a wife can do to help her husband.
All right, eliminate the Borgia captain sending his troops to attack the barracks of the mercenary folks entirely on French soil. Nice. Oh, shoot. Full synchronization, kill only the Borgia captain. We will see what we can do. Of course, being surrounded by...
Before he gets to the tower.
Oh. Oh, shoot. I'm suddenly very disappointed that I decided to use up my throwing knives earlier. There we go. That worked out all right. All right, I now have to ignite something. What am I igniting? There it is. Sweet. So that's why I wasn't able to get into that part of the map earlier. That is good to know. Makes me feel a little better. So, Ubisoft announced a new Assassin's Creed game a couple days ago. And it is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I am so excited. I cannot even tell you. Like, so, it definitely has potential to be like my new favorite Assassin's Creed game. For one thing, because it's been a while since they released one. But secondly, they already did a pirate one, which right now is my favorite. Because I love pirates. I started a pirate crew when I was a kid. Like, it's an important thing to me. Vikings, I found out a couple years ago, apparently our family history has, like, Vikings in it. Which I think is super interesting and super fun, and super cool. I have not heard anything about any pirate blood in our history, which I'm a little disappointed by, but I also haven't searched that hard. But apparently we have Viking blood, and so... and I just recently started learning all sorts of things about, like, cultures in that region. So, like, Nordic countries and Scandinavian countries, and learning all sorts of cool stuff. That's where I learned about hygge, and that my love of candles has come from that. To the point where just a couple months ago, high school mascot was the Vikings, and your yearbook was called Valhalla. I did not realize that. That's so fun. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. I was wondering where you were. It's nice to see you. Yeah, so apparently there will be sailing in the game, which I am always super excited about because, as we've talked about, I love the ocean, I love sailing. And then it's like Vikings on top of that. And apparently, from what I've heard, they're doing a good job of, like, not making it just be about packing up some boxes in your classroom and you took a nap. Fair. I know, everyone is so overworked right now. It's exhausting. So just a few months ago, for one thing, I was getting into, like I said, those, like, Nordic cultures and that kind of thing. And my wife and I were watching all of the Marvel films in chronological order, which I believe, KBO9, you're doing right now. And of course, the Marvel films with Thor, the whole Thor series and all of that, have a sort of Norse mythology element to them. And so a few months ago, we happened upon a book in Costco called Norse Mythology, and it's just stories of Norse mythology and, like, stuff like that, and I bought it, and I've been reading it, and it's so interesting to me. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice cheap one to buy. Sweet. And I'm super glad I got the book, and now, like, we're having a Valhalla, like, moment with Assassin's Creed, and I'm just, like, unbelievably thrilled about it. You failed already. You watched the first one. Oh, and you should get back into it. Yeah. it was super interesting to watch them all in order and see how they all connect and all that stuff. And I think it helped me understand, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a much better way, much more cohesive and coherent way than trying to watch them, like, in release order.
Ezio, we sent those luridi codardi running for the hills.
Yes, we did.
Now that the Pope's dogs have fled, I will be able to draw more men to the fight. But first I want to reinforce our barracks.
Who will take care of this?
I'm no good with these things. You are the educated one. You approve the plans.
Va bene. But in return,
Va bene.
I need to know Cesare and Rodrigo's every move. Can your men keep track of them for me?
Of course.
Bartolomeo is so ridiculous. Alright. Ooh, goodness. So what are some people's favorite Marvel characters? I'm just curious. Because so when I was in EMT school, they used to call me Thor because
isn't she a thing of beauty?
I was lighter than I am now, but had like
More
really,
men
really
join us every
long,
day. It has become very
long
competitive,
hair.
which is just the way I like it. As
Hold
you
on.
can see, this board shows the ranks of our top warriors. Prove your skills, and you will move up the list.
Shouldn't I?
Dance fighting downstairs. If you're looking to show off, we also have fights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got money on this match.
Where is Bartolomeo?
At the fight downstairs.
He has such an aggressive view of the world. However, strategy is equally important. Take these carrier pigeons, for example. Each one sent from Machiavelli bears the name of an important Templar in Roma. Eliminate them, and you will have more of an impact than a battle ever could.
Sweet.
Thank you, Madonna. Can you ask Bartolomeo to come see me at Isola Tiberina with a report about Cesare and Rodrigo's whereabouts?
He will be there.
I did not have any idea that you were Viking in 5th grade in Bangkok. That's hilarious. So I was going to bring something. Oh, so while we were talking about animals and pets and whatnot, I was going to talk about. I happen to know someone who I believe had a pet monkey when they were a kid in Thailand. I believe that is correct, which I thought was. I always kind of wanted that. I thought it would be super fun, but I don't think that's legal where we are. So, but no, I did not know that you were the Vikings, Trojans, and Spartans, and you were all. Okay, Tyler, you were concerned for a second. Yeah, yeah, I don't think that's legal in the U.S. I have no idea. No, I'm pretty sure it's not legal, because I'm pretty sure I looked into it at one point. Alright, let's see. I was going to do something. Okay, we've got Assassination Contracts. And then... what time is it? We got 36 minutes. We're going to do... we're on a good roll right now with doing missions, so I think we're going to keep on keeping on. Alright, we're going to head over. We're going to do that Borgia Tower because there's a viewpoint. And then we'll do the next mission. Awesome. Yeah, so what are some people's favorite Marvel characters? Because we were watching, and I had not seen many of the Marvel films until we decided we were going to watch them all in order. That's right, and I had... so they used to call me Thor in EMT school. Because at the time I looked a little like Thor. In that I was tall, broad-shouldered, and had long hair. Captain Marvel. I was gonna say Captain Marvel is absolutely like top of the list. Because she's pretty freaking awesome. Thor started out a little grating. But I think he's supposed to, right? He's not a terribly likable person, at least in the beginning. Let's see, we got Captain America, we got for? We got... Black Widow is a super interesting character that I want to learn more about, and I think she has another movie coming out soon, doesn't she? Maybe not like soon. But I believe they're making like an origin story for her, which I'm super interested to see now. The funny thing is, while we were watching, we saw like, oh, Ant-Man's coming up, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I had like no hope at all for Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then we watched it, and like they're actually really good, except some of the physics bothers me, but like, what can you do? But no, they ended up being some of our favorite movies, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, Captain Marvel is definitely tops. It was super interesting. So that Norse mythology book that we got was so fascinating because in Marvel they have the Bifrost, right? And you can use that to get to different worlds. The entire first chapter of that Norse mythology book is not any particular story, but it is an explanation of how the world was thought to work. Because, like, Asgard was thought to be a literal place up in the heavens that you could get to if you could walk up the Bifrost, which, as I understand it, is pronounced like Bifrost. But I am not Norwegian, so I'm probably not quite getting it right. But it was thought that you could literally walk up the Bifrost and get to Asgard. Oh, shoot. I didn't want people to see me. Now this is going to make this mission way harder, I think. There we go. Nice. Sometimes a little bit more forward with what I'm trying to do. Oh. I don't like it when people try to shoot me. There we go. I also didn't realize, I thought this was super interesting actually. So apparently, in Norse mythology, there are gods that are based on people who actually lived. The Norse mythology is apparently like a living oral history. And so there are certain people and certain... Oh, darn it, can't you... No? Okay. Now he's just awkwardly going side to side. But, like, I forget who they named in particular. There was someone who is considered, like, a demigod or a god in Norse mythology. And he's actually based on a, like, a great warrior that, like, helped their cause in such a major way that he passed into legend, and then his legend became part of their mythology. And I think that's crazy interesting. Like, so some of it is like origin stories about how the world came to be, and some of it is like, no, this dude actually mythical stories about him, but he did some of that stuff. Anyway. Alright, let's see. Where am I going next? I said I was going to do that, and then I was going to go... Let's go play a mission. It's been too long. Let's go steal someone's horse again. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but with horses. That's not quite true. Red Dead Redemption, that's the one. What do they call it? Grand Theft, like... carriage. Stab all the people, save all the horses. I like it. Grand Theft Equine? Oh, shoot. Ow. GTE. Ooh, money, money, money. reference. So, so something that I added to this channel that I'm super excited about is if you scroll down, you might actually get to see, like, yeah, Mamma Mia, well done, KVO, 9 points to you. Well done indeed. Oops, excuse me. So I added all sorts of things to the channel. Like now there's a fancy page. Oh my gosh, I have to talk about that too. There's a fancy thing that pops up on the player when I'm not online, which I think is super cool. And it's like pretty and stuff, and I like it. I added a suggestion box, so if there are ways... I think I made it so that any answers won't be public, so... Don't be afraid to let me know what you would like to see on the channel. And then, I added a countdown timer, and it counts down the time to the next stream. And I'm super happy with all that. I love it. What I really wanted to do was find a way that I could have, like, a leaderboard. So that, like, whenever someone gets the reference... I can, like, you can get points and it would go on the leaderboard and we keep track of, like, who in the stream or who in the week or whatever has gotten the most of the references that I make.
I'm surprised to see you.
And why have you appeared at my door? Wait, I know the answer.
You always do.
You want to put my spies to work?
Then join me.
In aiding Machiavelli? No, thank you. That man is a traitor to our order.
A serious allegation coming from a thief. What is your proof?
He was an ambassador to the papal court and traveled as a personal guest of Cesare himself. I also know he abandoned you right before the villa attack.
Machiavelli may not please all tastes, but he is an assassin, not a traitor.
I am not convinced. He is meeting someone in the Trastevere right now. Care to accompany me?
I will follow.
KBO9's totally going to win that. KBO9 does do a good job with that. It is true. I was thinking we'll have to start doing a thing where, like, you just text me the answer because I know you know when I make the reference. Especially like money. Alright, spy on Machiavelli with Lavope and persuade Lavope to rejoin the Brotherhood. Do not be detected while reducing notoriety. Remain undetected until rejoining Lavope at the Thieves Guild. Alright, so that's probably not going to happen. We'll do our best. Helpful to have a reminder of when you're streaming. Yeah, I'm hopeful that, like, if there's any question, you can just, like, look, there's the timer, there's the countdown. So I'm super excited about that. Yeah, we overlap too many interests, unfair. So yeah, you might just have to text me when you get the, when you get the reference. There was someone else, I think it was Honeybee got a good reference the other day. That's right, it was a Parks and Rec one, so I know I have my, like, Parks and Rec fans. So there'll be a little competition there at least. Oh, I did it again. I pressed X to try and make the horse run faster. Come on, come back. There we go. But yeah, I wish I wasn't able... So I can only add 3 of those extensions at any given time. I can only have 3 of them. And so right now I've got the schedule, and I think that's a good one to have up always. You'll send in the chat an emote in the chat. I know it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we'll have to find some kind of system. But yeah, I can only have 3 of those extensions. And I've got plans for another one, but it's taking a long time to get it running. So it's not going to be up for a while. But one of them is the schedule, and so I like having that one because I think that's important. One of them right now is the suggestion box, and that might be the one that I switch out eventually if I can get a leaderboard together. But the thing is, like, there are plenty of extensions you can add that, like, okay, this one is made to track every time you get a new follower. This time is made, you know, it tracks stuff that, like, Twitch knows about. Hold on 2 seconds, let's watch this. Ooh, Machiavelli, yo. This dude.
Volpe! My son Claudio has been injured!
They are going to shoot him.
I will kill these. Go, get the others.
Oh, goodness. Oh, no, don't hurt me. Ow, jerk. Why don't you get down here and we can try and kill each other like civilized people. Reference. Just to be clear. Oh, God. These guys are not being very easy to kill right now. So these extensions, they can like track things that Twitch knows about, right? But they're not going to be able to automatically track when someone in my chat
Hide from the guards.
gets one of my references.
They are going to kill me.
Pay attention. Do what I do. Follow my lead.
Blend in with the crowd. I don't... Oh, I see on my mini-map. Oh, God. There we go. Alright, so we'll try and plan how we're going to get out. Because there are guards over there, and there are guards down this alleyway, and I don't think... Ah, perfect. Oh, darn it. Them. We're going with them. There we go. Blending in, blending in. So my hope is that eventually, if I have someone that, like, is willing to moderate, they will be able to be like, oh, this person got the reference, they get a point. So that would be cool.
The guards are looking for you.
But right now it's not ready.
They have posters up.
Makes me sad.
Write them down. You can pay the herald a few florins to silence them.
Or I can eliminate witnesses.
You know how to disappear.
That sounds fun. I'm so glad. I think that'd be super fun. I just love the idea of, like, it'll be like a fun little, yeah, just a little game. Try and catch the reference. Alright, let's see here. So I think this is the part where I'm supposed to remain completely anonymous while I'm taking care of business here. Which means, actually, I'm going to stay away from that official, because if he sees me, it might ruin everything. Oh, God. 500 florins to bribe the herald. Alright. Oh, I accidentally whistled for my horse. That's too bad. Maybe I will have to go and kill that official. We can start with this one. There we go. Oh no, there are more posters. Alright, we don't need to worry too much about anything. Although, well... Oh god. No, it turns out I do still have to worry. Never mind. Yeah, so I think I've said this before, but because I'm playing on console, it's harder to find applications that do the fun stuff that's so common on Twitch. So I'm having to find ways around it. But I think I might have actually discovered an app that will let me do that kind of stuff even while I play on console. So that'd be super fun. But it turns out making that kind of stuff work on Twitch is way more work than I ever thought it would be. Oh. I'm not here. Oh, they want me to kill that official. But I don't want to have to. Oh, there it is. Maybe, let's see. There we go, that's down. Okay, escape. Ah, shoot. Okay, great. There's another. Thank goodness. Yeah, so those kinds of things take way longer than I realized to make happen. So like I got that offline banner up on my player, which I'm super, super, super excited about. I think it looks really pretty. I like it a whole lot. It's oceany. I thought it was kind of relaxing and looked nice. The process of getting that set up started last week. Like, I realized I could do it, and then it was like last Wednesday or Thursday or something, I found an online application that would help me build it. Oh, darn it, I did it again. Jumping off the horse. And I had to learn how that application worked. I picked a template, and then I had to like learn. I had to like sign up for it. I had to play around with it and find out like what I can and can't do with it, how to get what I want from it. And I wasn't getting any work on the banner itself done until like last night, and then between last night and now, I managed to actually make it work, which I'm super thrilled about.
Volpe, listen to me. I know what we saw, but you have nothing to fear from Machiavelli. I am sure of it.
I have you to thank for saving Claudio's life. If you believe Machiavelli remains loyal to the Order, I trust you.
So, what of the thieves?
We had plans to repair this old building.
Oh, Thieves Guild.
Now that
Love
you
me
and
a
I
good
are
Thieves
working
Guild.
together, I would like to know what you think.
We need to make sure the Borgias stay away. Perhaps it could look like an inn.
Nice.
Yes. I like that idea.
Then I will make it so.
Make it so. Isn't that Picard in Star Trek? Make it so. Sweet. So now we've upgraded the brothel, the Thieves Guild, and the Mercenaries Barracks. So they should all be around a little bit more to help me out, which is nice.
Welcome, Ezio, to la Volpe Addormentata.
The inn looks perfect. No one will ever suspect its real purpose.
The guild will be run from here. Visit me whenever you like. There might be objectives to pursue that will help our cause in the city.
I see you thieves compete against each other.
Ooh, fun.
You can participate if you wish. Perhaps you will show them a thing or two.
I'll have to do all this another time.
We also have gambling. It is a great source of income, especially since we ensure that the Borgia guards always lose.
Nice.
One last thing. I need your spies to find the apple. It has been taken from me.
We are searching the city for it already.
Molto bene. Come to Isola Tiberina with your findings.
Isola Tiberina.
I shall.
Nice, and we managed to actually do that without getting detected, which is good because that's not normally my strong suit. Good heavens. All right. Ooh, so normally my wife and I cook dinner after we're gonna try a Copernico thing over here. Normally we cook dinner after I stop streaming on stream days. Today we're trying to do something else. I'm trying to play some games with some friends after, and so she's cooking right now, and it smells freaking fantastic, and I'm really unreasonably hungry. There, I did it again. I jumped right off the horse. Can't remember the controls for this game. There we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, on our way. Hey, I'm on my way. Alright, let's see, what's the easy way to get there? because I got a river that runs through it. So I think I just gotta keep following along this way. Alright. Well, I hope you're all having a good time. I hope we're all having a good day. I am very thankful that you are here. Thank you for stopping by. If you're just now popping in to visit, hello, welcome. I'm Angel Roth. And thank you for stopping by. We're finishing up. We got like 15 more minutes-ish. And then, like I said, dinner time, and gotta go do other stuff. But I will be back. And in fact, our next stream will be tomorrow, same time, 4 to 6 Pacific time, where my wife and I will be playing Lego Harry Potter, which is one of my favorite stream days. I think I missed the bridge. Shoot. I did not. Thank you, love. Where am I going? Where am I going? There it is. Okay, I am going the right direction. I thought I missed something. Oh. Sorry, Mr. Guard, sir. So yeah, be sure to come on by tomorrow, and we'll have one of my favorite stream days. Playing Lego Harry Potter.
Hey, hey!
I have found the Lego games to be unreasonably fun. Like, I recognize that they are made for, like, 8-year-olds. Oh, the Saturday streams make you want to get the Lego Harry Potter game. Do it! So I think that they are a great game for people who, like, gaming is not your thing. You know what I mean? Because, like, gaming was my thing for a long time. And my wife has been playing games for years, but, like, gaming wasn't her thing. Find the scholar and deliver Copernicus' letter before the guards kill him. Deliver the letter in under a minute. Let's go. So gaming wasn't, like, her thing. Oh, you don't even have a console? I wonder... You might be able... Oh, shoot. Hold on just a second. Sorry, my wife took the dog out to go to the bathroom, and the door suddenly locked behind her, which has never happened. I've never seen that before.
Go on in. I don't know, sorry, but...
Okay. Sorry. That's a new one.
Word to the wise, I guess.
Oh, no. I know. I don't know how that happened. So that door is made so that it cannot be locked from the outside. So, theoretically. So I don't know how it managed. It just, like, somehow latched when they stepped out. So, anyway, they're back inside now. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I think I have, like, 20 seconds to get this letter to this dude. Oh, there we go. I think we might have done it. Oh, no. Well, that's no fun. Ow, jerk. Get back over here, Mr. Executioner Man. There we go. This dude, I don't like it when he's holding the gun like that. Come on. Get back over here so I can kill you. There we go. Okay. Alright, we did it. Nice. Alright, let's head to the next one. Because we have a few of these. Oh, interesting. And there is a restored memory. I'll have to check that out, too. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about before that door locked. No, it's okay. I just am like, what even happened? How is that possible? So I think I mentioned before, I used to work for the... Oh, Lego Harry Potter. There we go. I was about to go off on a totally different tangent. That would have been not as fun to talk about. Like, it would have been fine, but not as fun as Lego Harry Potter. Yeah, so I don't... You might be able to play it on a computer. I would check out Steam. Steam is an application. I don't know if you know much about it, but ow, that hurt. Because they might have it. I can't be positive. Because, come on, dude. There we go. Because that is not my blood type. But they might have it, and then you can play it. It's super unreasonably fun. And, like I said, I think a good game for people who are not, like, hardcore gamers. Find the scholar and deliver Commander's letter. Okay, deliver this one in under 2 minutes. You know what? We're gonna... I hate it when it does that. We're gonna get a horse, then we're gonna start the mission so that I can get on the horse and ride straight to the dude. Hopefully this one doesn't get shot in the chest while I'm trying to deliver a letter. Oh! How convenient. Thank you! Alright. Now we'll do this. Be prepared. Ah, shoot. I took a wrong turn. Oh, no. If it weren't for my horse. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Ooh, that was like 2 references, one right after the other. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Okay, my horse might not. Okay, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Jump. There we go. I only have another minute to deliver this letter. Sings note. Oh, oh God. Ow. Alright. Oh, is it the kapow emote? Oh, sings note. Gotcha. I see. You wrote. So I can see, for some reason, the kapow emote exists on my screen, but the notes don't pop up on my TV screen. Hold up. So, shoot. I have 30 seconds. All right. Let's see. Sometimes in things like this, what I like to do is I put a marker just in the somewhat exact center of the green area, so that I know, like, oh God. Okay. 20 seconds to find this dude. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Not with that attitude. Ah, darn it. Okay, this might be another one. Okay. This might be another one that I have to redo later for the full synchronization. Okay, I'm gonna guess frequently these guys hang out around, like, big important buildings, and this looks like a big important building, so... But I think this is where I was earlier. Shoot! I'm just gonna fail this mission outright. Run, run, run. Oh, there he is.
This is from Copernico.
Barely made it. Alright, I'll have to go back and do that one later. Okay, so what did you say? It was by where he says, if you weren't for my horse, I wouldn't have wasted that year in college. What? Trying to understand that sentence is what I'm sitting here trying to understand it, and then once I got to the end I went, oh no, gotcha. Too long to explain. Fair enough. Alright, let's see, what's the next closest? We've only got a few minutes left here, so gotta do something fun. Something fun. Let's go to check out the doctor over there. That sounds fun. So, funny story. Alright, because if you look at the symbol that is currently highlighted in my mini-map down on the bottom right, that's clearly like the medical symbol, right? So, I'm that weird person that likes history and understanding, like how we got to where we are. So that symbol is called, I believe it is the Staff of Cabochaeus. And it's actually not the medical symbol. It is a nicer looking version. It looks similar to the proper one that people have been using for like hundreds of years, but it looks fancier. So the original one was the rod of like Eschelpus or something like that, and it's the one that has, it's like a single like rod and then two snakes, or is it might be even just one snake, the original one, and then this one has the little like feathery wings at the top. But they did a study and found that, healthcare groups that were focused on healthcare.
I must be getting lazy in my old age.
Hold on.
I did not know you had returned to Roma.
What was that?
That's right, there's always a creepy part to these games. In your time, you may have heard about higher level assassins aiding your team. I am one of them. Rebecca's been instructed to give you this message if or when based on our, we hope to acquire information soon. We'll be monitoring your progress. Don't talk about it. Okay. Okay. Intrigue, I believe we call that. Unfortunately, that was much less exciting to watch than what I was hoping for. I thought there would be some big mission. Ooh, although maybe this is the Da Vinci disappearance. There he is.
Salahi, is that you? It's you. I must be getting lazy in my old age. I did not know you had returned to Roma.
Unfortunately, I cannot stay. I'm here to charter a ship.
Let me assist you. I know a captain. He's very discreet. Hang on, I have the name recorded
Da Vinci's
somewhere.
looking a little old.
What are you working on?
Oh, this? A hobby of mine. Of course you are familiar with Pythagoras.
Remind me.
The brilliant scholar
A squared
from
plus
Grecia,
B squared
who
equals C
discovered
squared?
many secrets about the heavenly spheres and their cosmos.
These symbols come from him?
Ever since my exploration of that strange apple, they have been stamped on my mind. I found symbols like them in the writings of the Pythagorean disciples. I am afraid the captain's name escapes me.
It's all good, dude.
The apple has been put to rest. Perhaps it would do you good to focus on painting. You seem to be doing decent work on this one.
You are kind. However, even I can see that she is badly drawn. Meaningless. But forget painting. I made a breakthrough in my research several days ago. A huge discovery. Sai, can you bring them? Oh, he's not back. I intended to accompany you to the docks, but we cannot leave my workshop without my assistant.
Bene. An easy task.
I am afraid you underestimate Salai.
Wait and see.
Suit yourself. You will likely find him at La Volpe Addormentata.
Ah. I know that place. That was hilarious. I love hearing Leonardo da Vinci. Alright, find Leonardo's assistant Salai at the Thieves Guild and bring him back to Leonardo's workshop. And do not drop below 4 health squares. Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm like already below. This will be the last mission I'm playing today. Because it's actually later than I meant to stop. But now that the mission has started, I don't really have much of a choice. So we'll hit this viewpoint and get going. Thank you all for coming by. So what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the 2 medical symbols, and one of them is like the right one, and one of them's not. And what they found is that private companies that do medicine are more likely to use what would be considered the incorrect symbol because it looks better. And I just thought that was an interesting study I'd read about. Whereas companies that don't have like shareholders, as a general rule, are more likely to use the original version, even though it doesn't look quite as fun and fancy. Okay, let's see here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Going in here. There he is. Oh god, gambling.
Di nuovo!
I told you those dice were lucky.
Fortuna wishes she were as good as me.
Gian Giacomo.
I do not answer to that name.
Salai.
Better, but not good enough. Yes! Di nuovo!
Leonardo, your master, requests your presence.
Let him wait.
Uh-oh.
No.
This dude has some ringlets. Look at that.
Are you one of Julius's monks?
My church is not of God.
Outside the kingdom of God is the realm of men. You worship there, Messer?
Come with me and find out.
It has been fun, but I must go.
Please, do not depart. The game is not finished.
Sorry, but a better offer has arisen. Lead on, Messere.
Uh-oh. Those ringlets, though. I know! Good heavens.
The 3 men from the dice game follow us. Stay quiet.
Why?
I think they intend to stab you.
I am done playing.
Dude.
So are we!
What'd I just tell you? Now I gotta defend you. Alright, kill the robed men. Yep. Oh. Come on. There we go. Finally. Like I said, if I can get one to go. Although it would help if this tree weren't in the way. There we go. What is that hairdo? Another reference. That might not be one that the KBO9 will get. Let's see. What is that hairdo? Alright.
There is only one man in Roma who can put on a show like that. You must be Ezio Auditore.
I am. Let's get this done. I gotta get to dinner.
To Leonardo right away.
You do not talk much.
Not hairspray, no.
Fine.
Good guess.
I will run ahead. You catch up.
I know.
My wife's like, I know. Oh, I hear the oven yelling. Alright. No worries. Alright. Let's go back to Leonardo's workshop real quick. We all know you know, Meg. The funny thing about like living with someone you get to know their references and their little inside jokes. That actually used to be. Oh, that's right. Don't press X to make the horse run faster. That used to be the most useful V2. It was a reference to the Birdcage movie with Hank Azaria, as well as... Oh, goodness. As well as Robin Williams and Nathan Lane. Great movie. Hilarious. Wonderful. One of my favorites. So the ability to, like, look at someone and just, like, move your eyebrow just a little bit in, like, one way and communicate everything you need to communicate. Uh-oh, this is not going well. Is, I think, one of the most important skills in life. And something that, when I worked on the ambulance, I found to be of utmost importance, being able to tell your partner, like, we're not safe here, or, like, something's going wrong, or we need to talk about something. One of the most important skills in life.
Not quit. Disciples wearing similar robes appeared once before. They sought an object I had in my possession.
You mean the piece of Eden?
Leonardo told you?
It tells me everything.
I fear his indiscretion has cost us greatly. We must warn him.
Say no more. I know the best route home. I take it every morning after the taverns close. Follow me.
I don't trust this kid. I don't think he's great at doing this. I also think he's taking a long time in keeping me from dinner. Should have known. If I don't know, it's the Birdcage, the Officer, Parks and Rec. That's fair. Those are probably, in addition to little musical bits, those, I think, are probably the most likely resources for the references I make.
How about some fun on the rooftops?
Leonardo told me that he had discovered something important.
Or Disney, legit. Legit.
I think he came to Roma to find it.
Ooh, this music is
no
intense.
idea what he is like. He works on this all the time. He never takes me out. He's so cheap. I have to beg him for money.
He actually gives coins to you?
More of this. What he does not know will not hurt him. Allora, you're from Firenze. Tell me more. Fine. I will use my imagination.
Goodness. Come on, kid. Yeah, to be fair, there was a reference earlier that was Disney. Scar, right?
It is too early in the day for fighting. Follow
Lion
me.
King. Alright, come on, come on, come on.
Leonardo discovered something in the catacombs.
He found the entrance to a temple. Something he read about in his books. I've not seen him that excited in years.
Did he say anything else?
That the temple contains the perfect number. Something discovered by some scholars.
Ooh, I remember hearing about that in Donald in Magic Land.
Taste my blade.
Leonardo's shop assistant just talked about the magic number.
Attack! Get them! Attack!
It's crazy because the magic number, I believe, is still like very much in use today. Like your credit card has that golden ratio. A Clevin? No.
Want to get back quickly? Avoid their swords.
Now that's a reference. My wife just mentioned the Clevin.
Suppose he spoke of his discovery to whomever would listen. Did you notice any robed men around?
Why would I spend my time at the workshop when I can go out and have fun? Ask the master himself when we get there.
This kid. Woof. Oh god. I was just about to lose that full synchronization for keeping above 4 health bars. And it wasn't going to be from getting in a fight, it was going to be from falling off a building. As usual. I I swear this dude's taking me away the wrong way. The long way, that's what I mean. There we go. Oof, goodness. Oh.
Maestro!
They took him.
No, he must be here.
The temple he discovered. Where is it?
Leonardo!
Salai, if you want to save him, tell me where the temple is.
I do not know.
Cazzo.
Ezio, something is written on the floor.
What does it say?
I cannot read. Leonardo promised to teach me, but now...
Villa. Paintings. He wants us to examine art?
I remember when Leonardo lived at your villa, he was researching the location of the
Ooh, friend.
Several of
we
his
got some
paintings are in the
codes.
gallery there. What
Nice.
do they have to do with the temple?
Perhaps the pages of his research are hidden in one of the frames.
The paintings are gone. They all burned in the attack.
No, they did not. Only Leda and St. John, the Borgia, took the rest.
6 paintings.
5. I told the art merchant that Portrait of a Lady was by Leonardo. I needed the money for a doublet. Of course, now it has gone out of fashion.
Of course it has.
Who has the paintings now?
Lucrezia Borgia, in her husband's
Oh, God.
palazzo outside Ferrara.
Then it is time I took back what was stolen.
Nice. And we will find the 5 paintings, but that is the end of this mission, and we did it without dropping below 4 health squares. Made it happen. All right, that is all I got time for. I gotta get to dinner. So, thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you for watching. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Please come back, find me again. The stream schedule is down below now. I can just say that. Check below for the stream schedule. I'll be back tomorrow, 4 to 6, with my wife playing Lego Harry Potter. So I'm looking forward to that. My favorite stream of the week, and look forward to maybe we'll start playing an extra day every week, and that would make 2 days of Lego Harry Potter, and 3 of Assassin's Creed. So you'll see that down in the schedule below if that comes to happen. Thank you very much, and I hope you all stay safe and be well, and I will see you next time.